Welcome to Bunnex Investment Group. So we've decided to actually make a video of a live trade, which is a trade away from the peak. That is an M away from a big M. So basically this trade is live and has already started running into our side. We don't know what the outcome is going to be, but what we know very sure, or what we are certain, is either it's going to touch the take profit or the stop loss. Whatever the case, our risk has been predefined. So how did we get to enter this particular trade? We actually did so by counting of levels. You all know that on this particular channel, we use the market maker method, which involves counting of levels. So we've started on the H4 time frame to count our levels, and on that H4 time frame, we've seen that we had this particular point as a peak point or a peak formation low. We actually took long to take off from that particular point. Then from there, we can see the first impulsive rise to the upside and then a pullback, then the second impulsive rise to the upside. So basically what we are trying to see is actually we want to see the third impulsive rise to the upside, like that, the second, and then if you have been following this channel for quite a long time, you'd know that in these H4 levels we will require what we call building up levels of the preceding time frame. So if we go on the H1 time frame, we need to see 3 levels in this particular level of the H4 time frame. So going on the H1 time frame, this is what we see. 1, 2, and then 3. So as I always say, this method requires logic. You need to be always ahead for you to make proper trading decisions. So by logic, we are actually referring to the fact that we need we require to think the puzzle, how the puzzle is going to be completed. By that, we need to see the puzzle coming to this point, right? So that the market will continue in its upward trajectory to complete this H4 time frame. However, whilst we wait for this peak formation or the peak reset to occur, we can actually take opportunity of this downward trajectory. So going on the M15 time frame, that is where we found an M pattern that is away from this particular big peak or peak formation high. So we are waiting to see the market drift to our zone, and it now requires our patience, and I'll come back again with another update. So like what I've said earlier in this video, a trade is only 2 outcomes: either it touches your stop loss or you take profit. Therefore, as a trader, your duty is to only execute your edge with consistency and remain on those particular rules. In this case, we actually took a shot after an M pattern was issued, first leg, second leg. However, the market makers actually tried to accumulate more traders in the long side before they shifted to the downside. Unfortunately, they couldn't. Fortunately, actually, they couldn't take out our stop loss. We had a stop loss wide enough to accommodate such accumulation, and our take profit is at an RR of 2.12. So in this case, we are almost 50% towards our target, and it's the right time we shift our stop loss to entry so that this becomes a risk-free trade. However, this may seem difficult, but in our advanced course, we define all these patterns that you need to learn for you to execute with rules, objectives, and proper plan. In this case, after this target, if this target is hit, it's now time for us to look for longs. However, those longs are not going to be entered blindly. We need to see proper confirmations with patterns as well as order blocks and the positions of recent peaks. In that case, what we are waiting for is to see this trade close either now at BE as 0 risk to reward or as a 2 risk to reward. Those are now the two outcomes that are now available for us. We've come to the end of this video. See you on the next one.